Today is a great, wonderful, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a German day, not just a German day, but a German music day. All German number ones of the 90s. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go. Was that number one in Germany? I mean, I think that's just the intro music, but was that number one in that is a tune. Rhythm is a dancer. Da, da, da. And I know all these artists. I'm not German, but yeah, that's a tune. Phil Collins, one of ours. Guys. No way! I saw this in this last video, and the last video this song came up. I can't believe you guys have a version of "Ooh, pump the jam, pump it up." You have it in German. Do you know? I have learned that you guys like to translate everything into German, and I really respect that. You're like, you know what? Why shouldn't we have it in our own language? I just love you have a version of that song.
Nothing compares to you.
Tune. Not heard this before.
I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about
London Beat. Are they from London? Never heard of them.
you.
Oh, I do know that song. That was big in the UK as well. By the way, I wasn't like, how old was I? Like 2 years old in 1991. But I'd remember some of these songs for sure. Let me know in the comment section if you remember these songs. Reinhardt. This is a tune. Everybody dance now. Bam, 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 bam. That is a tune. That was a hit in the UK. That was a hit in America. What a tune. That's a tune. Tune. Roxette. I've heard this song before.
What I'm feeling, it's never been so easy when I'm cheating.
Don't know this song.
Everything
I do it for you.
Let's talk about sex,
Tune. Let's talk about sex, baby. Was that big here?
baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about
All the good things. That's a tune as well. Do you know what I've noticed? Very similar to Britain. Like in the UK, we had a similar selection of songs. A very similar selection of songs in the UK that were number ones. I do remember which songs in the 90s were quite popular. And also what's similar to the UK is that every so often you have German artists and German songs that made it to number one. So you don't just have foreign music that's number one in your charts. You have German music as well. Very similar to the UK. That's cool. See?
who wants to be with you.
Woo! It's my life.
I'm gonna push it.
I know Dr. Alban now is German, so I know that's a German song. I was so shocked at the time because I was like, wait a minute, what? Because I thought it was British. But yeah, that's an awesome tune.
Push it some more. La 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 la.
Tune. Tune. Whitney Houston. Oh, goosebumps. Goosebumps. Germany, you got good taste in music. You got good taste in music. This song is one of the best songs of all time. I challenge you to debate with me in the comment section, but I'm sorry. This song, even though it's a cover, it's the best cover of all time. I've never heard of a cover that is so good that you forget about the original. And I love Dolly Parton. She's an absolute legend. She wrote the song, but this song sounds completely different from, like, to me, than the Dolly Parton version. And Whitney Houston, she just, yeah. Anyways, just incredible. The voice. Wow. Here's a little baby. Oh. Tune. Tune. Go west. Very gay songs. I feel like the 90s was very gay. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe because dance music and I associate dance with it as like the queer community or the LGBT community. It's very like, yeah, rave music, dance music, drugs, gay. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. 90s. I was a kid. I was too young to go out. I was like 5. But yeah, I just associate the 90s with that. Let me know. Some of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are in your 40s, 50s, even 60s, because I've seen the demographics. I know all the ages of the people that view my content. YouTube's so good like that. So I know I have a lot of people that are in their 40s, 50s. So let me know in the comment section if you were a teen or in your 20s when it was the 90s. Let me know what it was like for you. Like, did you have a good time? I bet clubs were amazing back then. Let me know if you went raving. Let me know, like, I want to know. I want to know because I wish I was a little bit older so I could have gone out in the 90s. But I was very young in the 90s, so I missed that time in my life. By the way, subscribe, because also I know that a lot of you are not subscribed yet, and yeah, subscribe. Is it that way? Is it that way? Wherever it is, subscribe. Tune. I don't know this song. Omen 3. What type of... That's a weird name to have as a song. I've never heard of these. I'm guessing some of these acts are German. Let me know.
Gonna leave me wasting away in the streets of Philadelphia.
I know Bruce Springsteen. This was another one in England. What a tune. You see, the 90s, right? When it comes to ballads, when it comes to the vocal trinity, I'm talking Whitney, Mariah, and Celine Dion. They don't make them like that. They don't make singers like those 3 singers anymore. They don't make singers like those 3 females anymore. Absolutely incredible. Hey. Prince Item. Never heard of these. What happened to the ballad, guys? What happened to the ballad? I need to know, because I feel like we don't have, apart from Adele, who, you know, has like 5 years off and then she disappears for 5 years and then comes back with all these ballads. We don't really have a lot of ballads anymore. I don't think I hear a lot of ballads anymore, like real singers as well and real love songs. What happened to that? It's a dying breed, isn't it? I literally can't think of a song in the past 5 years that I can say, oh, that's a really good ballad. Don't know what's happening.
1, 2, Polizei, 3, 4, Grenadier, 5, 6, alte Gags, 7, 8, gute Nacht.
He's so interesting looking. I saw him in the last video. Tune! That is such another tune. Both awesome tunes. Now, I remember this. This is about the time, you know, when you were a kid and you start to form like proper memories that you can remember. You get to a certain age and then you can remember those memories. I was 5 years old in 1994, so I remember 1994. That's probably my earliest memories. Is probably from 1994. And my little brother was born at that in that year as well. So they're my earliest memories. Zombie. That is a tune. Zombie. That is such a tune. I've never seen the music video for it though. Where's it gone? I've never seen the music video for this. That was a #1 for quite epic, quite dark.
Whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good.
Wow, Take That made it to a #1 in Germany. Okay, do you know what? I don't know why I didn't think that a British band would make it big in Germany, but wow, okay. That's cool. I always thought Take That they were only big in England, but clearly they made it around Europe as well. Awesome.
I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good.
Eine fischverliebte Nase sind gelegentliche Gase, ganz egal. Wie
Thank you.
calling out from Scotland. I'm calling out from Scotland's world.
Scatman's World. I don't know if it translates into German. But scat means something else in the English language.
Calling out from Scotland. I'm calling out from Scotland.
Okay. Say oh, well, say boom, boom, boom. That's a fucking tune. That is a tune. That is a tune. That's an anthem. It's not even a tune, it's an anthem. That's an anthem. What the hell was that? Techno head, I wanna be a hippie. I'm not judging because we also have weird songs that made it to #1 in the UK, trust me. It's a choice. Oh my god, back-to-back tunes. I keep staying most of my life, living in the gangster's paradise. That is a tune. Power and the money, money and the power, minute after minute, hour after hour. I know all the, by the way, I know all the lyrics to that song. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I know the lyrics. Tune, absolute tune. Now my memory of this time is absolutely clear. From 1996, I mean, I was 7. I remember all these songs. cut that off too short. Another tune. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be obsessed with this next part of the 90s because I remember this part of the 90s clearly. That was just Michael Jackson, Earth Song. Incredible song. If you haven't seen the music video to Earth Song, you need to see it. It's so moving and so poignant and still really relevant to today because, yeah, man, the planet's dying and the way we treat each other is horrible. Like, I watched this video with my partner, like, literally a few months ago because we did a deep dive of Michael Jackson, and that song is absolutely incredible. The message. Incredible. What a tune. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep pausing it. Like, you know, you get nostalgia. When I miss you, do, 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 like the desert miss the rain. I just remember being in, like, I say this all the time. Why am I always in the car? My parents are not abusive, I promise. But probably was like in the car waiting for my mum and she went shopping, and that was on the radio. I just remember hearing that song on the radio and thinking, what a kind of like a ethereal sounding song, like a very like spacious, zoney song. Such a chill song. Love that song. I forgot about it as well. You know, you forget about a song. I forgot about it.
Yesterday you told
Tune. That Spaceman tune is a tune.
Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky, and all that I can see
No, this one,
is
guys.
just a yellow lemon tree.
Tune again. That that must be one of the greatest. I don't know. Would you call it dance or techno songs of all time? One of the greatest. One of the greatest piano chord progressions. I don't know. It's just one of the greatest. Do you agree? Let me know in the comment section. I'm getting too excited now. Just calm down. Wait a second. I get too excited sometimes. He really was in his he was in that era, Earth Song, They Don't Care About Us. He was very in his political era, wasn't he? What a tune. The Macarena. That shut down the entire world for like the entirety of its time. Mate, everybody was doing the Macarena. Everyone was doing it at discos. I'm sure they were doing it at nightclubs. I was too young to go to a nightclub. They were doing it at parties, birthdays. That was an absolute like tune. There's only a few times in history when like certain tunes just go ridiculously viral. That's one of them. Gangnam Style's one of them. Crazy Frog is one of them. What else is there? There's you know the viral moments where like certain songs do like, do you know what I mean? And they have like a little dance. Like if this came out today, this dance would be all over TikTok. All over TikTok. Don't you think? It might still happen actually, because sometimes they bring like back old songs and put them on TikTok. Anyways. Softly. Tune.
Yeah, I love you, I want you, I wanna talk to you.
I don't know this one.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, make it last forever.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Spice Girls, they're one of our biggest exports. Let's be honest. Like after the Beatles and maybe I don't know who else. Probably after the Beatles, Spice Girls are our biggest exports. They literally took over the world in the late 90s. Anyways.
10 kleine Jägermeister rauchten einen Joint. We're playing games with my heart.
Tic-Tac-Toe.
Ich weiß genau, ich vermisse dich.
They were big, weren't they, in Germany? Like, they really did have some hits, like some number ones. I've seen them. I need to check out their actual individual songs. Were they like kind of like a Salt and Pepper? Were they a hip hop act? I'm not too sure, but they were really big in Germany. I need to check them out. I have heard that song before. Yeah, again. Really strange song, that way her voice sounds like in pain, and it made it to number one. I'm really fascinated by Tic-Tac-Toe because I just feel like they're like to have two number ones in Germany, but they don't sound like songs that would go to number one. So I'm really fascinated to like learn about them. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if I should listen to some of their songs. I don't know any of these songs. Tune, another tune. I've been missing you. The man in back. Gotta see the best.
And it seems to me
Tune. Two tunes back to back.
you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
Oh no. Oh my god. I almost started crying over 5 seconds of that song. That song. Wow. I'm sure it ricocheted like around the world, the passing of Princess Diana. But yeah, like to be in England in 1997, I was 8 years old. I was very young, but I was old enough to know what's going on. And the entire world, the entire country shut down. Like it was crazy. All the news channels was reporting it. I just remember being at home and it just being a very somber moment. Yeah, like wow. Yeah. And Elton John, that's a beautiful song. Elton John's an absolute legend. By the way, I'm going to see Stevie Wonder. I know that's not related to Elton John, but I'm going to see Stevie Wonder in July. And I've made it my mission to see all the legends before they're gone. Because I missed George Michael. I missed Michael Jackson. I missed Aretha Franklin. I missed Whitney Houston. I missed all these big legends that have now, you know, been and gone and passed. And I'm like, I need to see all the legends before they go. So I'm going to go see Stevie Wonder. I'm also seeing Beyonce soon as well. She's not quite a legend yet, but she will be at some point. In a Barbie world. It's fantastic. Speaking of legendary tunes, that tune literally took over the entirety of Europe. Like, what a tune. It just reminds me of school discos. Also, I was very surprised that song wasn't asked to be on, you know, the Barbie movie. The fact that they didn't use that song or re-release that song, they missed a trick. They really missed a trick. When the Barbie movie came out, I said, Barbie girl in a Barbie world, they need to re-release that song just to make get some income. The song would have gone to number one. Instead, they had that Nicki Minaj. Did you hear the Nicki Minaj song? There's a Nicki Minaj Barbie song. They should have re-released that song for sure. Anyways, let's continue. It's like that. Tune. Sorry, we can't just pass that song. I'm sorry. We can't just pass that song. We've had the vocal trinity. We've had Whitney. We've had Mariah. And it's only right we have Mrs. Celine Dion. Oh my God. This song, this movie, I've watched this movie maybe, I think like a lot of people, I've watched the movie maybe like 10 times. I have yet to watch that movie and not cry. I'm sorry. What a phenomenal movie. Wow. And Celine Dion, her voice. That's why they're called the vocal trinity. Whitney, Mariah, Celine. They're just, yeah, another level. We don't have singers like that anymore. We just don't.
Männer sind Schweine. Traue
Ein Schweine.
nicht mein Kind.
We're gonna celebrate.
Ricky Martin. Ole, ole, ole. I'm surprised that went to #1 and not Living La Vida Loca. Upside, inside out. That's the song that I think went to #1 in the UK. Unless it's not out yet. We're not at that year yet. But that's the song that took over in the UK. Ricky Martin was a heartthrob, right? Like, he was like, all the women loved Ricky Martin. And he came out as gay. It's not a surprise though, is it? It's not. Let's be honest.
Politic with ghetto senators on the
Tune. Absolute tune. Don't know this one.
Wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Hey, every time I dream of you. What a tune. That's another thing that's missing in music today. The power ballad. Where's the power ballad? We've had ballads, but then the power ballad. Where's the power ballad gone? I just missed the days when the charts didn't just have one sort of music. When the charts had all genres, you had metal charting. You had power ballads charting, love songs charting, reggae charting, hip hop, everything, soul music, everything was in the charts. You could turn on the radio, switch channels and hear all these different types of music. Nowadays, maybe I'm getting old. Maybe that's what it is, guys. Are we getting old? I think we're getting old. Because I just feel like all music is just starting to sound like one bleh. One bleh. One blech of music, and I'm just, yeah, no, it's not the same. It's not.
Gib mir mein, so du brauchst meine Liebe nicht.
Do you believe in love after love?
What a fucking tune. Excuse my French. Share, this song was fire. This song took over Europe. Wow.
Even laugh after love.
Tune. Never heard of it. I know that song, but I don't know that song, if that makes sense. I've heard that song before. It definitely didn't hit #1 in the UK. Let's talk about a song. Let's talk about this next song. Okay, I've got 2 songs in a row that I need to talk about. So, Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time. Believe it or not, guys, I was 10 years old. It was my first ever single bought for me. My parents bought me that on CD. It was either CD or cassette. My parents bought this song for me. I love this song. I can't lie. At 10 years old, I was, hit me baby one more time. My loneliness is killing me. As a kid, I absolutely loved this song. Yeah, she took over the world. We had no clue what this Britney Spears person was going to do to the world. Because from 1999 to maybe like 2008, maybe 2009, a full decade, she was that girl. She took over. Wow. Britney Spears. Wow.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Was Mr. Ozzy, was he from Germany? I'm not sure. I wasn't too sure. With that song, Flat Beat, I always knew, I was like, I don't think he's British. I always thought he was European, somewhere in Europe, in the mainland. Was he German? Anyways, that tune Flat Beat was so cold. The bass line, it took over the airways in England. Pretty sure it was #1 in England as well.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a party. Tell me why a little bit of Monica
In my life,
a little bit of Erica by my side. I'm blue.
What a oh my god, another tune. Okay, these are like party. These are like when I used to go to school discos, because when I was 10, I was like in primary school still. Primary school is like from I think the ages of 4 to like 10 or something like that. Probably got it wrong. But I used to go to school discos. I don't know if you had school discos in Germany, but as a kid, I just remember like just dancing to that and parties. When you go to your friends' birthday parties, they used to play that song and this next song, Blue.
Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side. I'm blue.
Nothing but channel. Do it like they do on Discovery Channel. Tunes, like 3 in a row, man. They don't make music like this anymore.
Gib nur ein Teil von mir und gehst du, bleib deine Wärme. So bist du.
Don't know this song. Oh, it's a German song. Right. Guys, what have I learned from this video? I've learned that we have very similar tastes in music. Germany and the UK have very, very similar tastes in music. So close. There were so many of those songs I said, that was definitely #1. That was #1 in England. That was #1. That was #1 in the UK. That was #1. Like, I would say 70% of the songs I've just heard were also, if they weren't #1, they were top 3 in the UK on the charts. So yeah, I've learned that we're very, very similar, and with Germany, you've got really great taste in music. I must say. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Hope you did as well. Let me know in the comment section if you remember these songs, and where were you, and do you remember? Because I like knowing about like nostalgic things. So let me know where you were when you heard like your favorite song on this list. Let me know the most poignant memory of a specific song and what you were doing. Maybe you were giving birth to your child. Maybe you were going to school. Maybe you went to your first night out. Maybe you had your first kiss. Let me know, because I just love these stories. I do read the comments in the comment section, even though I don't reply to everyone, but I try my best to like read through the comments, and I love it. So yeah, let me know. Make sure you subscribe as well, because there's gonna be more videos like this in the future as well. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.